this is going to be just a conversation about the hearing loss, what my experience was, and I hope I can also help you understand how to cope with your hearing loss in similar ways that I did. Um, one of the things is with when you lose your hearing, it starts to go away. It's kind of similar to when your eyesight probably, I'm wearing glasses. Um, and but what with glasses and with your eyesight is there are fundamental things that you see every day. For example, you're driving along or walking around and you're looking at things and they're not quite as clear as they were. You pick up a book or look at the computer and you can't quite read as clearly as you could before. Well, maybe you didn't need glasses to begin with, but when you reach 40, you start having issues being able to see things. And ultimately, you decide that you grab some readers or do something like that. Well, the issue with hearing is, we make excuses. We turn the TV up a little bit louder. We claim that people are mumbling or whatever. But ultimately, we have to, when we do have hearing loss and people are telling us that there are issues with it, we have to come to grips and say, okay, well, what are we going to do about it? Fortunately today, in particular in the United States, just recently the FDA has allowed companies to sell over-the-counter hearing aids. And they're really quite good. I've tried a few of them. I've been using the Eargo hearing aids now for almost 6 years. And they're virtually invisible. And they really aid being able to hear what's going on. That's what they're for, right? But the point is, you need to try something. You're watching this video and you're saying, okay, well, what do I try? Well, there's a bunch of them out there. Obviously, I've used the Eargos. I've also used the Linner Nova hearing aids, and those are like earbuds. They're like the pods that you've probably seen, and the Eargos are totally in the ear, so they're different. They're more expensive, but it all depends on what you're looking for. Apple also has the iPods, and the iPods can be used with apps that allow you to use those as hearing aids, which is kind of cool. And the high-end Apple product has the ability to know when you're moving your head, so it actually can pick up directionality. So if you turn your head and you're facing toward the left, the hearing the iPods know that you've turned your head and you can hear. So the idea is once you actually put these in your ears and you start hearing sounds in a way that you didn't hear them before, you realize what you've been missing. And it's really been a joy to me once I finally started using these things to realize what I was not hearing. So the keys are you saying people are mumbling? More than likely they're not all the time. People do mumble, there's no question about that, but not all the time. If TV needs to be really loud for you, you need to consider whether you're hearing properly or not. The easiest way to do that is get a hearing test, find out what your hearing loss actually is. And most of the over-the-counter hearing aids will fix moderate hearing loss, which is what I have. I have borderline severe, but it's only in certain frequencies. So they do recover quite a bit of the sound with the over-the-counter. But if you're at the stage right now where you're just thinking about it, more than likely you don't need custom-fitted hearing aids. You really want to consider it, and I hope you will give it a try and see what happens and see what works for you.